Hey YouTube, just back with another simple video. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Let's get on with it. Well, today or yesterday, I don't know. I think it's today, September 5th. Today, Canon announced the EOS R. It was. I hope the rumors were not true on Canon rumors, and I was hoping it would do 4K, which it does, without a crop, has a crop, 120 FPS at 1080p, 120 FPS at 720p. You hear that? Same thing as a 5D Mark IV, 120 FPS, 720p, and you have 4K with that 1.74 times crop. Or is it a 1.6 crop? I think it's a 1.6 crop or 1.74. Listen, I just watched the reveal of it. And well, you know, Canon, what are you doing? And you only put one SD card slot on it. Like, I know you can do better. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're not trying to have these cameras outshine stuff like your 5D4, your 1DX. You don't want that. Same with Nikon, the Z6 and the Z7. One SD card slot. Oh my god. These are, I'm sorry to say this. Even, let's say you are a professional and you use one SD card slot. I'm not saying you're not a professional if you only use one. I'm just saying these are not professional. I feel like, let's say you're a professional guy and you shoot with a T6. Just went completely off track there. Sorry. Let's say you're a professional and you shoot with the Canon T6, like my friend. He's a good photographer, but he's not professional. But let's say you shoot with a T6, one SD card slot. I'm not saying you're not a professional for not shooting on it, because a guy could have a set. Because I've seen people who shoot on 7D Mark IIs and they just put it in auto, and that thing has 2 card slots. A fucking Canadian Pacific card and the SD card. But it's just, I don't consider cameras of what one card slot professional grade cameras. Like the A7 III is a professional grade camera, even though Sony just lists it as an intermediate, but it's a professional grade camera. UHS 2, UHS 1 card slots, 2 card slots. I have had cards fail on me, and even though I'm not a professional and I don't do this like all the time, I still do portraits for people, and I don't want to have to come to somebody and be like, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry, but my SD card failed, and well, we had to redo the shoot," or well, going to a wedding and being like, "Well, when I do occasionally shoot weddings, I don't want to have to be like, I'm sorry, can you kiss your husband again, or can we do this wedding all over again because my card failed?" I know there's a possibility that 2 cards can fail, but you know that's only happened to the most unlucky people in the world. But I want to have that peace of mind where I take pictures on 1 card. So I'll have my camera record JPEG to the other card. So if it does fail, I still have the JPEGs, because I don't want to have to shoot RAW on both. But Canon, you can do better than this. Like, look at Sony right now. I can't get an A7 III right now. I can't get an A7 III right now. Can't. So far, the A7 III I've been shooting on is my friends, and thank God he's let me use it, because he has an A9. But you cannot get an A7 III right now. You cannot. Shit, my arms hurt from working out. But you can't get an A7 III anywhere, and you see it's working for Sony. People say Sony's cannibalizing themselves. Look at the A7 III. It's probably going to kill the A9 because it does the same thing as the A9, just 20 FPS slower. No. Guess what? It's not killing the A9. And guess what? If Sony doesn't care about, hey, will this camera step on our higher end camera? No, they don't care about that shit. Canon's just being greedy. Nikon's just being greedy. They don't want their Z7 to outshine their D850. And they don't want their freaking Z6 to outshine their D750. And I'm like, just put dual card slots in it. Why? You're making people who are going to buy this professional. This is going to make professionals look like Canon's not, and then Nikon's not. These are, I really don't know what to say about this, but it's kind of just Canon, Nikon, why? We don't want to take the risk of having to lose everything that we've done that day. Sony, there have been people on YouTube, what's this guy, like something McKeegan. People have sold their Canon setups and just switched to Sony. The people who are heavily invested in Canon and Nikon, they're not gonna switch. They're not gonna switch because they're so heavily invested, tens and thousands of dollars in the 400s, 400 f4, 500 f4s, 400 2.8s, 500 f4s, 600 f4s, stuff like that giant big old glass that Sony doesn't have. But you know, when Sony has the 400 f2.8 and two times teleconverter, once Sony comes out with their 500 f4 and stuff like that, let's say one day Sony has equal glass to Canon, the same amount of glass as Canon, all the same lenses. Let's say they came out with a 50mm f1 with autofocus. And it's like fucking tack sharp and it's razor fast. It's boom boom. Sony's getting it. Sony's getting it. When they get to that glass, people aren't gonna look at people who are like trying to get into like the full frame. They're leaving APS-C and stuff. They're gonna sell their 16 to 35. They're gonna sell their 50 to 100. They're gonna sell all that, and they're gonna look at it and be like, Sony, they have better cameras. Canon, Nikon, their kind of cameras are okay. They're gonna look at it and be like, which one's the best glass? And they're gonna see that they all have good glass equally. And they're gonna look at Sony like that has a whole lot more features, and it's a lighter camera, and it can do so much more, and it can shoot silent. It can shoot silent at more than 5 frames per second. Canon can do it at more 5 frames per second. I know you're gonna release an update where it can shoot faster than 5 frames per second. We want this stuff at launch. We don't buy a video game and then it's like, hey guys, we're gonna release a patch to make it better later. No, we want you to. I would rather have them delay it and then have it out when the game comes out, then be like, we'll give it to you like a couple months later. No. Don't do that stuff. No. Canon, Nikon, I love you. I love you. Like, the 1DX is a good camera. D5 is a good camera. The D815 is a fucking god of a camera. But Sony's A7 III, A7R3, A9, upcoming A7S3, whatever you gotta do with the A7S III, they're gonna kill it. In Canon, Nikon, I don't know what to say. Nikon, I actually do have something to say for Nikon, but don't let outshining your D850 hold other cameras back. Because those people who are shooting on D850s, they're not people who shoot on D850s, and people who are going to buy D850s are going to buy D850s. They're not going to change their mind and be like, oh, mirrorless. No, because people who want the D850, they want that big, rugged body. They want the XQD card slot. They want stuff like that. No, the people aren't going to be like, switch to mirrorless. No, they're going to buy that D850. The people who want the Z7, they're going to buy that Z7. They're not going to be like, oh, I want a D850. No, you got to make sure your cameras are competing with each other. You got yourself a mirrorless counterpart, you got yourself a DSLR counterpart. That is actually a mistake Sony made. It's a mistake Sony made. You can capitalize on this. You have your mirrorless and DSLR same. They're basically, well, not basically the same thing, but they're similar things who are very close, and they come together. That's what Sony did wrong with their Alpha series. They discontinued. Their Alpha series is on a hiatus, which I'm pretty sure they're not going to do anything else with Alpha. I really hope they would do something with the Alpha series, because God, those lenses, A-mount lenses right now, they are cheap on the used market. They are really cheap. You can get a $3,000 lens for like fucking like $1,000. Nikon, Canon, do not make the mistake. Do not make these mistakes, because I do not want to see you go down. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. I guess I'm just going to end the video on this note. Nikon, Canon, don't let the fear of your mirrorless cameras outshining your DSLRs hold you back from putting good features in these cameras. I hope you guys get it. I hope you guys release something better within the next year or two that will fucking blow Sony away. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later.